Hi friends, this is regarding the $1,200 per ton MEP on Basmati rice, right? So what is MEP? Minimum export price. So, and what is $1,200 per ton? If you convert it into, say for example 82 rupees, which is exchange, it's roughly about I think 99,000 rupees per ton. Now it is what kind of Basmati rice? If you check the prices of 1121 Basmati, which is one of the most premium variety of Basmati, this category of Basmati will fall under your $1,200 per ton, right? Now, even in 1121, you have raw, you have steam, and you have sella. The sella is, I think in today's day, roughly about 85, 86 rupees a kg. And if you multiply it by the dollars, it will come to around 1060, 1080 dollars per ton, which is below 1200. So what this means is that a lot of other Basmati varieties, which is 1509 Basmati, 1718, the Sugandha, Pusa, and a lot of Basmati varieties will again kind of struggle to make it through the $1,200 mark, right? Because the government is set a mark that MEP, minimum export price, has to be $1,200 per ton FOB. But then what I just talked about right now is the ex-mill prices. You still have to add your transport to the CFS and port. You have to add your CFS costing. You have to add all your shipping line locals apart from the ocean freight to arrive at your FOB, right? So in that sense, a lot of cost will still get added, and a few more varieties like 1509 could be seen as to how it could be included, but the government has made $1,200 per ton as the minimum export price, right? Now, if you see how and why did the government do this, is that because in Basmati, for example, if you look at PR11 as a grain, right, it looks almost like Basmati. It is a long grain rice. Unless if the government had said, okay, the grain length anything above 7.5 mm or 8 mm will be allowed to export that. I think that was the most easiest thing to do, right? And then there could be no manipulation around it, right? So a lot of rice, after a thorough inspection by an inspection company, we get to know whether what variety it is. So a lot of people could then probably use this as a loophole to ship a Basmati rice under non-basmati, which is very, very strictly not allowed by the government, and it is not ethical to do that. So to avoid all of these loopholes in the system, unethical practices that might come across, that is the reason the government has put this $1,200 per ton should be the minimum export price to export Basmati, right? So we are at a very good juncture where we are at the end of August. We have to see how September, October will come along. I think for all the rice exporting community and the rice milling community and the rice trade community, I think this has been a kind of challenging times. But at the same time, I see that a lot of domestic demand for rice has picked up, and the government wants to ensure that the domestic demands is met first before fulfilling export demand. And for all export countries that import rice, because they have multiple other options, any country can import rice from either India, Pakistan, Vietnam, Philippines, Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, and a lot of other rice producing countries. So the world is anyway that way kind of taken care of. But I think everybody and all the departments are also hinting that let's see how this crop comes out in the month of October and November, and a lot of decision is based on that, right? So MEP $1,200 per ton is the kind of price that's going around, and let's see how things change from here. Thank you.